Over the course of the last week, we have been slowly preparing our move into our new studio, saying goodbye to our old space and bringing items into our new space. This week is the official big move and we have a lot of work to do, so let's get into it, shall we? Good morning guys, we're making good progress on the studio. Mike has been working away this morning. We came in and half the shelves were down in here. I still do have to like mix between editing and moving studios, but let me show you the progress so far. All these shelves have now been taken down and the ones in this corner have been taken down as well. Our ticker's going off. I'm still like sat in this corner amongst this chaos trying to edit, but yeah, there's just stuff absolutely everywhere. But it's weird because when we moved in, these shelves were along here, so we haven't actually seen how big this room is without the shelving unit. It does actually feel like way bigger without the division. Crazy actually seeing it like this, because we've never seen it like this, like open. Big. Oh. Are you alright? Oh no. So it's actually like, it doesn't seem that much smaller than the new room that we're moving into. It is, the new room is bigger. I don't know, it's hard to, it's like hard to tell, isn't it? But this is what it looks like so far. I'll give you a little pan around. So, this is what it looks like. Oh my goodness. Can I just say, look how dark it is though. It's like the middle of the day, we've got the lights on. Let's go to our new studio. I haven't actually seen it in here yet. Ah, so much brighter. I haven't got the lights on yet. Ah, right, so we're getting to that point where we're like running out of floor space. So we need to like organize everything and we need to put all the shelves everywhere. Oh man, this is going to be interesting. We can always change things around. I think we should add more shelves to them as well.
Yeah, but we need to get the shelves in position now.
Yeah.
So we know
good thinking.
How much more shelves we're going to need. And I knew that it was going to be a mistake to put everything down here.
I know, in the middle. I know, it's a nightmare. In that corner, that one can go over there. So most of the shelves apart from the critics can go. I think, oh, mind you, that's a nice tall one. I want to get like some sort of system where we can decant the, you know, the mugs and the mouse mats. So we can have the backstop underneath and then we can have them laid out nicely. I was thinking we could have 2 rows of tables, so the back wall, the heat presses. Oh no, this one, the press and making and like a blank space. And this side. Once
we've got the shelves sorted and the packing area sorted, we can look at it and then say, right, where's going to be the best place?
Alright, we're trying to figure out where to put everything. I think now Mike's right. We need to put the shelves into position and then start putting the products on, and then we can figure out where we're going to manufacture things. I should have really drawn out a floor plan, but I had one like in my head. I had an idea in my head of where things were going, and now it's just a case of putting the shelves in position and then putting the stock on, and then we can figure out exactly where the heat presses and stuff are going. As you've seen from many a studio move, things do change over time because you find better ways to stack things, you move things around, you realise that some things aren't working and some things do work. So it is going to be a work in progress, so let's get to work, shall we? I don't even know where to begin. So, Chuckle Brothers, I've just had a thought. If these clothings are here, what if they get sun damaged over time?
To be honest, it doesn't matter where we put them in because it's going to be dusty.
Yeah, we need tubs, don't we?
I've tried to place everything, so all the illustrations are all facing people. So now we're using these long white tables for the packing stations, so for the like packaging thing.
Yeah, I did say I'm going to have a clear out because I've got loads of stuff that I've had since my first ever like studio, even my home bedroom. So I need to like.
Hasn't that pin? I'm sure that pin thing.
Yeah, that's been in my bedroom. This was my bedroom one. Yeah, literally. How did the fit off? I got loads of first gen pins that have been on the front of the boxes that I'm going to keep for myself because we sold out a lot of these. This is like the fun part, trying to arrange everything and seeing where everything's gonna go. I really enjoy it. I don't know what it is. It's like when you set up in a new place and you can't wait to like put your stamp on it. I love it. I am very, very worried though about the light hitting the clothes over here and getting sun damaged. You know, if they're just sat on the shelves, so I may need to move them, but the problem is the light moves around as the day goes on, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. These washi tapes are so cute. Look at these little Bumble Book gingham ones. These are the chunkier ones that we got. We have so much back stock, so I'm filling them all up so that everything is all full and stocked. And Mike was actually saying that we need to do a stock check, and he is right because we've run into a few stock issues over time. And I think we need to, once we're all moved in, do a stock check of everything and make a list of exactly how much we have of all the products so we don't run into as many issues. Whoa, this is full to the brim. Oops. Balance it. It's a little tube, the one that's really cool. Oh, that's the way. That looks amazing. Cheers. They bite over the sound like. Just stuck these on with some sellotape at the front of the boxes so you can easily see the key rings on the front, and you can just grab them in here and go, and this way you can see the design. Ta-da! Look how cute all these key rings are. Froggo's my favourite one out of this. I have so many different variations of die cut stickers that over time we created like these paper index tabs, and I use like the actual die cut stickers as a divider so you can see what design there is when you're flicking through the index of them. But over time we've kind of just mismatched a bunch of different cardboards of all ended up being different sizes and falling apart in the tubs that we store them in, so I decided to take this opportunity to create thicker index tabs by cutting some harder card pieces and then sticking the stickers in place. This way it's just a little bit more solid and it's all cohesive, they're all the same size, and it looks much nicer on the shelves. This has been a long time coming and they were all in different boxes before, and it's so satisfying to finally see them all organised properly. Alright, I've just finished organising some of the shelves and I feel super happy with my organisation. The only thing I will say is I've been using backing cards that we use for art prints to divide up my designs, and I don't like the grey. I mean, you can't really see it, but I don't really love the grey. I prefer it on white, like this one on my coasters has some white ones, but I couldn't find the white backing cards, so I've used grey for now. And I've just used washi tape to label the front, which has given me an idea for a product. I would really like to have all the labels, because I've just been using my washi tape and other washi tapes for the front of the baskets and then securing them with some tape on the front because I like it to look colourful. And then I thought of a product idea where I think I'm going to actually make my own like labels, all different pastels, and maybe like little cute clouds and stuff, because I ended up making my own index tabs, which you can see for all my like planner stickers and stuff. And yeah, I feel like I need to get some colourful labels for the front of my boxes, but for now I've just used washi tape. And this is why I love these boxes so much. I've talked about them so many times. I get them from zorro.co.uk. They are cardboard storage bins, but what I've actually done is I've secured it with tape, because they do, over time as you're pulling them in and out, these bits do wear down and end up tearing, especially if it's a heavy box with like a lot of stickers and stuff in. I have put some tape around them and then labelled the front of them, but I've cut it down like this so we can like more easily flick through them, and they're just like above, you can like cut them to shape. So all my die cuts are now cut like that, so they're much easier to see. Let me show you. So like this, they are all like kind of cut down to size and look very satisfying. Anyway, we are now at a standstill. I've done as much as I can do, like the stickers and stuff. What we're thinking is the shipping desk is going to go here, and the stickers are our biggest seller, so I'm putting everything that's our biggest seller really close to hand, because we're going to be standing here and there's going to be like a large desk like right here where we ship, and then the products that are the most popular are right here. So we've got like notebooks over here, all these planner stickers and stuff. We've got a lot of room to grow in this studio as well. As you can see, there's going to be quite a lot of empty shelf space, I feel like, for a while. That's a good thing, it means we can grow. And how satisfying does this all look with like the labels on it? But anyway, we're at a standstill because our big shipping station needs to go here. So we've got a big unit, which I'll show you in my other room, coming in, but this is it so far, and all of this stuff is going in the big unit, but we have to really dismantle it. Let me show you what it looks like. So through to the other room, oh god, it's so dark. Through to the other room, this right here needs to be dismantled. So this is where our shipping desk was, but we have to dismantle this whole thing, so that'll be going in that other gap. Oh, I feel like this is just going to be so much better. It's also really important to me that my content is nice and well lit, and that just hasn't been the case since I've moved into the last couple of studios. All my content's been really like dark and grainy, and as a result it gets me like really annoyed when I'm like editing. I'm like, oh, for goodness sake. Whereas now, like, it's so nice to have skylights right where our products are. I am a little worried about the sun bleaching, but I do live in England and it's not sunny all the time, in fact very rarely, so we might be okay. I'm hoping we'll be okay. The sun does move around, but yeah, we are going to have to keep a close eye on that, because we may have to get some sort of like box system to protect it. But for now, I'm all laid out and it's looking really, really pretty. We're coming back in tomorrow to hopefully put the shelving unit up here. I actually didn't realise it's only Thursday. I thought it was Friday today, so I've gained an extra day, which I'm super happy about because it means I can catch up with my work. So see you tomorrow. These look so much neater when they're in these boxes. So I thought most of my notebooks are A6 apart from my A5 ones. I do have some A5 notebooks. I thought I'll keep them in boxes. It just makes it easier to get them in and out rather than them just loose on the shelves, and it also looks a little neater. Quite impressed with this. I've been putting away the A5 notebooks, and I had some boxes that I got off my manufacturer that had the A5 notebooks in, so I've made my own storage bin. I literally just secured it with tape and put it up and then cut off the tops and sides, and now I have an A5 storage bin. So keep your boxes and you can make your own little system. You could even paint it or cover it with paper if you wanted to make it really pretty, but Just a little craft hack for you there. Don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. I'm trying to figure out how to store my gift wrap because I have a little bit of an issue at the minute. We lay them out like this. They're just kind of laid out like this on the shelves and it's not a very good use of space. So what I was thinking is stacking them on top of each other because I can't stand them upright like a lot of my notebooks and stuff because obviously they will crease. I was thinking of having dividers in between, oops, and laying them flat like this so you can lift it up. But the problem is they'll just slide all over the shelves. So I'm gonna attempt to put this box up and maybe lay it inside and cut this down. I'm gonna try it and see how it works. Solution. Gift wrap doesn't sell like the best, to be honest, but this is how I've managed to do it. I reinforced the box and I cut it down a bit further because the lip was too far out and I wanted to be able to push it to the back so they wouldn't slide around over time as we use them. And then you just lift it up and you have the gift wrap, and hopefully keeping them on top of each other like this will help keep it nice and flat and keep the gift wrap protected. It's better than putting on these massive shelves. My theory for organising everything is the things that sell the most is the most accessible, which is all of these items. The things that don't really sell very well, as you can see, we've got a lot of Gingy Christmas notebooks that literally have been in stock since 2020 and they just haven't sold. But then the gift wrap, and then we've got backstock washi, and then I've filled all the washi up that we've got in here, so everything is to hand that is kind of popular and a good seller. I think what I might actually do is we have found 2 Bumble Book boxes, which I'm so excited about because Bumble Book's been sold out for a few months. So I think I'm going to do Bumble Book in the launch that we're doing for the large mouse mats, like the restock. There is only 2 Bumble Book boxes left, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, and I'll also put an announcement up when the shop update is officially locked in, and you really want a Bumble Book, you probably will have to set an alarm for that just to make sure you grab one, because I know we had a few people really upset that they didn't manage to get a Bumble Book. I don't think they'll sell out, but there is only 2 boxes, which is around 40 Bumble Books left. If you want to get one, definitely maybe set an alarm just in case. But I'm thinking, because we have all this empty space, that I might actually decant a lot of the Gingys and the Bumble Books onto these deeper shelves. Gingy always tries to escape off the shelves. I'm going to get a bit of string and tie it across here. Yeah, I tried to wrap some ribbon on it, but it doesn't work. He just still tries to escape. Heheh, I solved it. I made this cardboard lip kind of thing, like an L shape, and just reinforced it. I stuck 2 bits together and now he's got a little ledge. As you can see, I don't know if you can see what I've done there. Gingy, you stay put, you cheeky. So this is what I've done. I stuck 2 pieces of card together and then whacked a load of reinforced tape on it. It makes it look a bit neater as well. And then we've got a cheeky Gingy barrier. You sneaky. Gingy is all stocked. Look how satisfying that is. It won't stay that way for long. Hey Gingy, this one looks windswept. Anyway, the lads have managed, after about, what, 6 hours?
Have we insured Catherine's hands?
This is like my whole life for those hands. I've got hand cramp Good morning guys, it's actually bank holiday today, which means that there is no post luckily, but we really need to get this studio together so we can get packaging orders tomorrow. So as you can see, we have a long way to go. I think most of the products are actually sorted out, but we need to sort all the heat pressing benches, lay all that stuff out. We need to get the shipping station all done, which Mike is now finishing off. So the goal of today is to get everything in some sort of working order. It won't be perfect, ready for packaging orders tomorrow. Let's get to work, shall we? Yay, the shipping section is finally up. It's a little bit more janky than what it probably looked like before, but hallelujah, we've even created this little section here, and look at this. This is for the roof vents, so these roof skylights actually open, and look at this gap. But this wasn't here originally. If you remember, this was where our shipping bags went, but we just added this extra piece of wood that we had, and this is where we're going to probably store like our fabric, our hoover and things like that. So I'm going to get to work on putting everything away now. We're going to store Gingy up here because I've put out 2 boxes of Gingy, and then this is going to be where the backstock is, because I felt like if we put it over in this section over here, if we put it on this top shelf, it might darken it. Eventually we're probably going to have to, you know, put stock on there when we get busier and busier, but we've still got some empty shelves. Also, I was thinking along this back wall, how cute would it be to have like a Bumble Book flying across the sky? Eventually we'll have to put boxes up there, but I thought that would be cute. Oh, Gingy, I have you little mama. Okay. Maybe Dean should do this. I'm a strong, independent woman. I can do it myself. Alright, this is the current situation. We have laid out all our shipping boxes and we've added labels to everything. And now, if we just turn around here, this is starting to finally come into shape. So we've got our mug press bench over there, and I'm just deciding where I want to put my bench. So I'm actually strapping some of these and creating myself like a little office cubicle almost, and it kind of feels like the Katnipp Cafe. I've kind of barricaded myself in, so this is going to be like put up to the desk. This stands up and down because I do like to be standing. Then I'm going to have this little corner, and I'm thinking this is where I'm going to put the Katnipp logo, and then I'm going to put all my art prints and stuff over here. I feel like the end is finally in sight though, as we're starting to lay it all out, and like I've mentioned a few times, eventually we will be doing like aisle systems when we have even more products, but for now we're going to have a big shipping bench in the center, but we can actually move the shipping bench here over time as we get like an aisle system over here, which is our little mini warehouse space. Mike and Dean also stuck this to the door as you come out, but let's go into the old studio. So this is the other studio. Look how big it looks without my stuff in it. It still looks really dark though. It actually looks quite bright at the minute because the sun is setting, and the sun sets just in this tiny window, but this is what it looks like all empty. Holy smokes. Anyway, I am going to end this vlog here, but I will see you in the next one when we will be doing a desk transformation. I'll be putting all my desks together. I got some really cute aesthetic accessories which I can't wait to show you off Amazon, and I've been getting inspo off like Pinterest and everything, and I'm really excited to put everything together, put my art prints up. Thanks so much for watching. I love you. Goodbye.
Thank you.